all kinds of characters, and Doug Wimbish and such. And Dave played, but Dave wouldn't come on tour. So then we got together again in 1999, and we made an album called Shapeshifter. Some countries it was called, but sometimes almost never was. But Dave Abbruzzese would not go on tour. So one day somebody asked me, where the hell is Dave Abbruzzese? And everyone's like, fuck, I don't know. And people started emailing me from all over the world and calling me, have you heard from Dave Abbruzzese? And I'm like, no. And nobody knew where he went. He disappeared. This is no fucking bullshit. Dave Abbruzzese disappeared off the face of the fucking planet and didn't call nobody or email anybody. So I heard a rumor that he was living in this little town in Arizona. And when I went to make my new album, which is called Be What It Is, I said, I really want to record again with Dave Abbruzzese. So I got in my car and I drove about 10 hours to Arizona just searching for Dave Abbruzzese in Arizona. This is no lie. And I figured, how hard is it to find a guy in Arizona who sold 35 million albums? I mean, it can't be too hard, right? So I started asking around these shops in this little tiny town, and people were like, we know Dave, who are you? What do you want with him? I think they thought I was like the FBI or some type of CIA agent or something.
I thought you were the IRS.
Yeah, IRS, I owe some tax money. So people wouldn't tell me where he was, but I knew he was in this town, so I left notes saying, David, call me. And so 2 days later, I got back to Los Angeles, and he called me on the phone and said, hey, what are you doing? Come on by. And so I got in my car, and I drove 10 hours back to Arizona. And when I got to his house, he had this big old ranch house in the middle of the desert with like motorcycles and trucks and campers and all kinds of fucking shit, cases and road cases and shit everywhere. And inside his house, he had no furniture. But he had this drum set up and a bunch of microphones and equipment. And he had been in there just fucking jamming, right? Just hanging out. And so we sat down, and the first thing we did is I picked up the guitar and I played this little bit of a song, and we recorded it on the spot. And it seems to be most people, when they email me, it's most people's favorite song on the album Be What It Is. But we never played it live. Jarrah ended up recording the bass on it later on in Los Angeles. So on this tour we've been doing the song, and some nights it's really fucking good, and some nights it's okay. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna fuck with it. Here we go. This one's called Long Way to Roll. 1, 2.